56 Days is spicy, it's hot, it's erotic, it's all these great things with a murder mystery tied in here. Dove Cameron, Avan Jogia. So, Dove, what do people need to know about 56 Days before they binge it?
Whoa. Listen, we're going so fast.
It's two guys. Come on, two people.
It's two people. They meet in a grocery store. They immediately have chemistry. They end up going on a coffee date. Things are going as normal. Fast forward 56 days later, one of them is acid melted in a bathtub. Who did it? Who's in the bathtub? Why do they do it? When? That's what you're going to find out when you watch 56 Days. Amazon Prime.
That was so great. I mean, I hope you've had that rehearsed, it seems like, but you just knocked that out of the park. Avan, I mean, talk about developing this relationship with Dove, because this show would not work if your chemistry was not off the charts like it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're very lucky that that when we both sat down to do this, the chemistry was just like there. I think that that's not something that you can I don't think practice, improve upon, or whatever. It really it's on the screen and it's visible, which has been really we're so happy with that being the result of the show. And hats off to casting directors. They do a good job of putting people together that they think might actually work, and the audience might believe them as being a couple.
I also think there's this weird thing that happens. I'm just thinking about this because everyone's asking about this. Mm-hmm. I think if you get someone who is charismatic on their own and someone else who's charismatic on their own, it will almost always result in chemistry.
That's funny.
Because you're just bouncing off of each other.
Yeah. Some people it's like a tennis. It's a bit of tennis. Bouncing the ball back and forth becomes, maybe that's the chemistry.
And I think being friends.
Yeah.
Being friends really helps.
Being friends really helps.
And you have that chemistry just sitting there next to each other. I mean, people have such an appetite for this genre right now, this erotic thriller, whether it be 50 Shades of Grey, whether it be Bridgerton in its own way, but here 56 Days. I mean, people love this kind of story right now. Dove, what is that like to just add to this genre?
Oh, it's so fun. I mean, I love shows like You with Penn Badgley. I guess I wouldn't really call this no, I would. Killing Eve, things like that are really they feel like a forever cat and mouse game. Mm-hmm. That's really fun for me to watch. I love stuff like that. So feels good. Feels correct. I've always wanted to,
It's such a fun dynamic that we have here because you're going to be guessing every episode. There's a cliffhanger at each episode where you're going to be guessing what's coming next. I mean, Avan, what can audiences, you kind of tease for them that they're going to see across these 8 episodes because it's a binge release as well?
Well, I think that we definitely make some more. I think audiences coming into the first episode will be like, oh, I think I understand this pretty well, and then I think we drop twist after twist, and I think they increase and multiply, and we there's an overabundance of twists as we get closer towards the end, and I think we really deliver on the promise that you're not going to be able to feel completely settled and know exactly what's going on or who to trust.
And then we can trust both of you to just know that this is going to be such a great relationship. Dove, I want to tell you that my niece and my nephews introduced me to your character Mal in Descendants, and I have some of the songs on my iPhone, just the iTunes playlist. But this is very different, obviously, but it's such a great role for you to be in this as well. I mean, what do you hope? The parents are going to be watching this one. What do you hope they take from watching this as well? Because they can watch Descendants with their young kids, but here we see you in a whole new way.
It's funny. I really didn't expect Descendants to still be pulling in children. I thought those movies were going to, because they're a decade old now. So it's crazy to me that I'm 30 and people are still watching me when I'm 17 and it's new to them. Right. So brand
new generation of kids that are growing up with you. You're like
who's that? Yeah, true. Wild. But I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of the people that originally saw the first Descendants movies and now they're adults, they'll also be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you grew up and and Victorious was on your television,
they grew up with you.
Then this show is for you.
Yeah. Don't have your kids watch it. That's something I'm really scared about. I'm trying to put disclaimers being this is not Disney. Please.
You'll be all right.
But I mean, hoping they take away from it. I don't know. I hope they love it. I hope they don't see me as Mal. That would be my goal, I guess.
Let's not do that.
Not Mal. It's a completely new character. It's 56 Days, all 8 episodes, February 18th on Prime Video. Dove, Avan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Just like audience members, Dorian Missick, Karla Souza's characters are trying to figure out what happened in 56 days. I mean, this show is so fun from start to finish. Karla, what was it like getting the script and just turning it page after page?
I mean, it was definitely, it hooked me from the beginning. And I loved how the lies lived in both sides of the good and the bad, and how, you know, it corrodes our lives. And I just felt compelled to, I guess, honor the material. It was really, really great.
This material, like you said, based on a book, but there are some key differences here and there. It's not set during the pandemic, but that was also with the author's blessing that this be told in its own way. Dorian, what was that like, kind of having that collaboration with the author of the book?
I thought it was great, you know, and also I think it was very brave on her part to kind of release her baby to other creatives like that. That she should be commended for that alone. But so that was great because I love the material that was in the book. But there's always the beauty of, you know, the creative collaboration process where you allow people to bring what they have to the table, and it makes for a much different and sometimes a equally beautiful or more beautiful project. So it was a lot of fun. You know, I was glad that we were able to do that.
And Karla, I almost said Laurel, but I'm referring to your character in How to Get Away with Murder.
Uh-oh.
Like the audience is going to know you from How to Get Away with Murder, the Keating Five. I mean, such a great genre, murder mystery. Here again, I mean, what you can't stick away from this kind of genre. What is that like?
Yeah, you know, I hadn't really done the link. And then obviously, as I was filming it, I was like, oh, who's in the bathtub, you know? And then all these things now with promoting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so similar. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know why I get, you know, why I attract this kind of material, but I will say that the fans of murder are going to, I think they've grown up too, so they can watch this show. But it's just the twist and the turns and the complex like humanity that comes through is just what I love about these kind of genres.
It's such a fun genre, and it's led by Dove Cameron, Avan Jogia. Dorian, what was it like having them lead the set and with these terrific performances at hand as well?
You know, it's funny because I mean, as you can see with the show, it's like our characters, we don't, yeah, we're in two different timelines. So we joked with each other. We said that they were the night shift and we were the day shift, or vice versa. You know, so it was great seeing them when we did at table reads and you know, just in passing here and there. But they're you know, they're wonderful. I thought they did incredible with this piece. Their chemistry is like off the charts. So it was good to be a part of it. You know, you always want to be on a winning team, and I think we're on one.
You are certainly. This show would not be what it is without their chemistry. Karla, I want to say, like, what kind of can you tease for audiences? We can't give away spoilers, but what can they kind of expect across these 8 episodes?
I mean, just a lot of twists and turns, sexy, edgy, dangerous, and a lot of just vulnerability, humanity, love, and just a great experience overall.
It'll be such an easy binge for audiences. 56 days on Prime Video, February 18th. Thank you both so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.